button controls. I hopefully didn't already screw things up. That's why I didn't want to have to unplug it, but apparently it was affecting the other game. It was making me like I was holding left. Oh, great, the game's starting up. Fine. I really hope, game, you do not destroy my key bindings. I really hope you don't. I had this happen before. Like, it erased all the key bindings because it started up without the thing plugged in. But what I was going to say is, for once I'm going to stream DCS not in VR because I have... It's not like the easiest way for me to do it. Yeah, right now I'm grabbing the plugs to like plug the stuff back in. Really didn't want to have to do this, but the game needed it all unplugged because it was interfering with controls apparently. Where's the other third one? Here's third one. Where's my stick? There it is. Okay. Also, I need to change my game cacher, but I need to start up the game. Let us hope that didn't just destroy my buttons. Oh, which also I need to bring that up to get my profile thing to put it to DCS. There's which is like essentially the how I get it. So like I can switch a mode on this thing and suddenly have my little C sticks on my joystick to control the mouse and do right and left click with my triggers and stuff the So without lifting my hand off the joystick, I can move the mouse around and pretty much do a button so the mouse goes into moving my my head around. It's not the easiest best. Like obviously if I put my VR or get like a head tracker would be much easier to like look around in the plane. Oh, and saying I'm starting this up, I'm gonna change the title. I've just been like titling all my stuff. Raccoon does this, Raccoon does that. Raccoon fighting in jets. That's what I'm gonna. Which also I'm gonna change the game category. It's DCS, which is Digital Combat Simulator. It's the best. And first thing I'm going to show is essentially what I've learned in this. Which I'm going to put my throttle up. Also, I'm going to like quickly look at the controls to see if nothing got messed up on it by me accidentally starting it without this plugged in. I really dislike, like, I don't like that a program can like potentially do that. Like Microsoft Simulator done that. And it's like you have to create a copy duplicate of your key bindings. Otherwise you lose that whole key binding set because you didn't plug in your stuff first. It's like, it's dumb. It's terrible. But so just like explain about this. So there's GPS bombs that all you need to do is target a spot on the ground, like this, like pretty much I think communicates to like GPS positioning and all that, like maybe with satellites or so. I'm like not too sure of the tech that goes on, but you target, you like lock on a spot on the ground without lasering. You could just then like be up in the clouds, like you could like pretty much be blind to the target now, drop your bomb, and it's going to hit that mark. It's not the most, it's not as accurate as if you laser, and that's how you'd like hit a moving target. You'd want to like laser it, but if you have a big enough bomb with a GPS, it doesn't matter if you directly hit the target. You're going to explode a big bomb right next to it, and it's going to destroy it. So actually, you know what? Like I am going to grab the Warthog, even though I've been like training like on the Harrier. So this is the big bomber, if you want to just like take bombs and like not care about speed and just like, I'm going to just drop as many bombs as I can on targets. That's what this plane is. See, lots of big bombs. These are like 2,000-pound bombs each, and like normally you'd take like 500-pound or something. Like these are like far bigger. Oh, I just realized I am not capturing the game. Sorry about that. Haven't shown too much, at least, of the game, but I did realize that, yeah, I'm not capturing it. Hey, Vic. Yeah, there's no Rivals of Ether going on right now. Why is it not showing? There it is. Capture that. There it is. Now you see the game. So yeah, A10 with big bombs. And why I like at times, like this is definitely like the place where like you practice is just like offline, because I can speed up time to get to my targets quickly. So I'm not like flying here too long. Or, oh, they're over here. So I have this like little spot that I just have targets at. And also what I could do is, boom, I am still controlling this, but I'm floating in midair. Oh, you got the A10? Nice. Yeah, it's if you want to just bomb stuff, like it's so highly recommended to get the A10 C2, which is like the most like latest advanced one to like basically do everything with. But I'm going to actually pause in midair here and get to my weapons and set up what I want to do here. And I got all these big giant bombs. And I am going to use their... These aren't laser... Like the one in the middle is a laser guided one. And also I got little laser guided rockets there. But these big ones are just GPS. And all I need to do is point this thing on a target. And then hold down like this... I forget which hat it's called. Like DCS... Oh, which... let me look at this. Okay, good. Like all my controls are still set up. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to like press up HOTAS TMS for, which is like basically on the plane. It would be like the little hat that's on your thumb. It's like the left one, I think. You press up. I'm going to press up that, holding it for like do a long hold. Like it depends on if you do a short press and long. Like that's how these jets are. Like they're built for like muscle memory buttons, like almost like pretty much like a game, but a very advanced game. And I do that, and now I am targeted on that spot on the ground. Like I pretty much soyed my targeting pod on that screen to the right, which I can like go into this mode and like zoom in, and also if I hit a switch on my thing, I could do like other buttons that slide myself and get myself right up to the screen if I want to. But obviously that would this is like very clunky way of like looking around and stuff. I also hit this button to center myself. Oh, and when you look around, you can pretty much like just like look there and then like, okay, I'll target right there, and then like make everything target over there if you like hold down a button and stuff. Like if I if I select my helmet thing and then like press up that same button, and like I pretty much can like put the target there. Like if I see something on the ground, like I could target right there. I looked at videos and like tutorials to basically learn how to fly the A10. I did not go through any training. And that's what I like about this game is like you, as much as like you can like, that is freely shared publicly for like these military planes, and like obviously like the A10 has been in service for 50 years, so it's not something that's that like very restricted, or the military cares if you like make a game out of it by getting all the details about it. Like what I heard about like what this game does is they ask for all the information they can, and if they get like all the details, then they could like, then they'll like make that plane like as fully simulated as they can, like every button detail, like every button in the cockpit doing something. Like all these buttons like can like potentially like I could destroy myself if I hit the wrong buttons. Obviously if you pull up the like ejector seats, I'm gonna like eject out of my plane. The funny thing right now is like I'm like slowly losing fuel as I'm like sitting up in midair. That's what I could do, and like I set like a button. I made it so I just hit P instead of like the Windows Shift pause button. But I basically pause my aircraft physics in midair, but yet I can like still control everything and aim and stuff. But so yeah, let me get that. The annoying thing is like with the same button, the same thing of like moving this, I'm also moving my screen. So that's like the only annoying issue with moving my head with my thumbstick. Otherwise, I could just use my mouse and do that, and like put my hand over the mouse. That is if I don't need to hold my hand on my joystick to keep myself from crashing. Okay, all this to target this guy. Oh yeah, I could even switch it to point. Actually, I'm going to put it like in the middle here because I'm launching a very big bomb basically that's going to like take out like several of these at once. So like I'm going to unpause to get like into range to drop this. And then I'm going to sit there to drop all these bombs. Just to have fun blowing all the stuff up because really you have to like either just like go quickly, which that's what like I'm going to try to do with my Harrier, is to quickly go to like next target and stuff. And you see let me zoom up there. See that like number on the left of my HUD thing? So there's like this thing here. Like, do you see my mouse at all? Oh no, I'm not capturing my mouse. Yeah, I can't. It's going to be potentially hard to like point at what I'm like showing. I wonder if there's like a way to like tell the game to like capture. Is that a Streamlab thing for me to do? To like tell it to capture my my mouse? Yeah, capture cursor. Let me see if that works. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this. So this indicates like the bomb being in range to drop it. Like if you're too far away, it's obviously not going to have enough angle to like get to target. Problem with the point. Oops. Wrong buttons. There, area. I was pressing the wrong buttons to switch it. I believe it should be. I forget what buttons. Oh yeah, I was just doing that. Area is like to hold it. Like you do point if you want the thing to like be following a moving target. But yeah, you want to be like in range of that. And then there's this timer on when you drop it. And then I think there's like a timer on this side on like when the bomb would like hit the ground or something. So yeah. So that timer on the left, you wait for it to. Oh, did I think I? There we go. I untargeted the area or so. That's what I did. So yeah, now it shows like the thing. You gotta like make sure like this is up or so, like so, and you have like this big line. So basically, I'm like telling it to like drop at this spot. Like it's my targeted spot for where this thing is going to drop. And once I release it, it's going to like just fall to that one spot. So now I could like sit here, and here's the fun thing of like just pausing in the air. I hold down my button and boom, there goes the bomb. And speed up time just a little bit. Let me zoom out a little bit just to show you how big this bomb's going to be. Boom. Just took out like 3 of them. And now they're scattering around. Like, oh my goodness, there's something attacking us. So, now what I could do is just move this like over here. And shoot at another one. Oh, I think I need to be closer for the over there. And then pause. Another one. And then just to show you, I could move this over like here, because it's like fire and forget almost of this. Boom. Shoot another one over there. Let's actually like write it down. So now watch the bombs like turn angle. See, now that one like steers over there to hit that big group. Boom. Took out them all. That's how. Oh, and then there's like a delayed sound. Like they even make the sound physics like work. And I hit like all those infantries. Just like big bomb. So yeah, you can see like I'm having like a lot of fun with like these giant bombs that I discovered to use. Let me actually switch to now this thing. I'm actually going to change it to like so I could drop it with that. So now I have a thing that like so I can like tell it. Oh, see, and I can now like move that square because I got like my screen selected, my little HUD thing. But if I hold down long that direction, then I could like move this thing. So I do have a laser on this. I'm gonna like drop a bomb right on that. But I think I need to fly around in this circle because I think I'm like, yeah, I'm not, I already passed the point where I need to drop it. So I'm gonna fly over here. So yeah, I guess in a way I've been like excited to like share like all like the fun knowledge I've been like learning like with just these GPS things. Hold that while that drops down and turn on my laser, and now just so I don't have to worry about me flying, I'm going to pause myself again. And now watch this thing go right. It's going to go right on top of the thing. It should like land right on it. And boom. Because it's following a laser. So pretty much if you want like very precise hitting the bomb, like if you have a small, like if you have a 500 bomb thing, you might as well just guide it with a laser because it's not going to damage it if it's like, it's not going to do like a lot of damage if it like hits it like 20 feet away or something. Like it needs to hit like pretty close. They still have a bunch of these. Oh, and then even the rockets are fun to use here. Let me fly in a circle down here. I'll show you how fun the laser guided rockets are. Like if you could like be quick with like these, which I'm gonna like somewhat cheat a little bit again. I'm somewhat like very much cheating on just like I'm pausing my airplane in midair to like, oop, I didn't go in a spot I wanted. I think that little bleep was them trying to shoot at me. I think I set it up so they don't shoot any AA guns at me. Just so they don't obviously shoot me while I'm just like practicing and messing around. So obviously you want like do all this like with ease, like just to like. So let me go to this now. Zoom this out. Let me shoot at some little infantry guys with this. Let me actually angle it so it like for surely should hit. There's some infantry. Infantry is like so hard to find. They're like little tiny dots in the ground. So like I see in front, like if I did not have these indicators or so, like I tried like an online match thing, and when they don't have this stuff, it's like it's so hard to see where targets are. Like I don't know how you pick out a target and like I could just see in real life how like hard it is to spot a target and actually shoot it with these planes. Like they do have let me see if it's, yeah, it's that button. They do have like heat screens or like infrared. Like this is like now infrared. Like I'm looking for like heat things. Where is a infantry? Oh my goodness, why am I having so much trouble finding one of them? Yeah, I'm just messing with the screen now. Where, like, I'm gonna give up looking for these guys if I can't, like, find them. Like, oh my goodness. I did put them down to try to, like, practice finding infantry. I think, mainly with, like, KA 50 or so, that's, like, great for, like, taking them out. There, see, there's one guy. I'm gonna shoot a rocket at him. A laser at his feet. Boom. That should go, like, right onto him. Zoom. Oh, never mind. I was not angled enough for it to, like. So let me actually fly like this. Bonk. Rocket for like one guy. This also has guns, by the way. Like that's what like this thing's known for. Also, is just like the big burr guns that they say or something. Let me actually see if I could like shoot at something with my switch to my gun turrets, or we'll have the aimer up with it. You can always just hit trigger to like shoot these guns. That is if you arm all the stuff. Like when you just pick out like the plane that's like already warmed up and everything, like it has that on, but there's like a lot of safety stuff on that. That was because like I was just turning it. Hello, Bobcat. So let me see if I could take something out with my gun. Seems to be like so like high up on the HUD all the time, but
Pull up, pull up. Altitude,
got him.
altitude.
Of course you're going to warn about altitude because I'm flying so close to the ground. But yeah, like you just wait for that little circle to like start spinning down, and that means you're in range of the gun. Yeah, it's like something like under like 2. I think that's nautical miles or something maybe. It's 2 something. It's either 2 miles or 2 kilometers or something. So yeah. So A10, a lot of fun for if you want extreme just bombing, but the Harrier is also another set of it. Like it's not can like be as heavy, but it may still potentially get the same amount of turrets depending on what you set up on it. And on my Harrier, this Harrier, I have like 6 GPS bombs. Actually, not 6. 6, like 8. So these are like 500, but for some reason I feel like these are like just more accurate than when I tried just normal like 500-pound GPS bombs on the A10. I don't know what. Maybe it's because like you're going faster on this. I don't know. But here's the A10 or the Harrier. So, oh, that's right. I put 2 Mavs also on it. I could have 8 GPS bombs, but as you see, I don't have a targeting pawn. Like I can put a targeting pawn in the middle here, but I set this guy up to. This guy's not going to laser anything, but I'm just going to pick out spots to drop the bombs and then like drop them and then like run away. That's the idea. So I'm going to get set up to do that. It's so confusing. Like Like, let me look at the names of like what these buttons are. Like this is sensor select this that. It's so confusing to select the targeting system in this thing and to make it target the ground and act what this Harrier has been such. I don't know what, like the A10 is more complex systems and stuff, but this Harrier's like more simple. But for some reason, it's so hard for me to figure. I had such a harder time to figure out the Harrier than the A10. I don't know why. It supposedly is more simpler, but like I don't know why. What's with, like, maybe like in real life it's just like the systems are like that, and it's just like, man, they're so confusing. Like, to like make them work, they sometimes, like, it just decides to act weird. But so let me see if I think it's like it's down and then down. So I have a camera in front of the nose. So the Harrier is always built in with a targeting thing. It doesn't have a target, like you could put a targeting pod to have a laser. This doesn't have a laser, but it helps to pinpoint pick targets. And that's what this thing's like built. And the very clumsy thing is like pulling this down to your target. Like in flight with your speed and stuff, I don't know. Like when I do it like without like actually pausing myself, like sometimes I might take like several passes, which you do like your pinky button, and suddenly now it's like up. Which that's like my best way is thinking is like you do that, and then boom, like I pressed in like the button to make it lock there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lock like that. See, and I don't have it. See, and now I don't have it selected. Like, I was trying to press a button that's supposed to zoom it in, and no. Well, actually, now that I think about it, like I don't really have a zoom for. Yeah, I'm thinking of the targeting pod. I don't really have a zoom, but yeah. See, this thing. There we go. Yeah, there is no. Just to make sure on that, let me move, because there is buttons that you gotta press over here. But yeah, I don't think there's a button to zoom this any closer. That is what makes it hard for this thing. But I need to. Oh yeah. Also, let me go back to that. Press that to arm it, because it always isn't armed. Press that. Get to ground. I'm not sure if I'm like really making a tutorial. I'm just like, I just want to explain like how. So that's my Mavericks that have their own cameras that they're basically like a camera missile that you just like lock it with its own camera system. But I'm going to drop these GPS bombs. I'm going to hold down whatever this button was. So I held down waypoint increment. That was one of the things why I had so much trouble to figure out how to make this thing target like the A10. It's that button apparently. You got to set that button. And it wasn't set to anything, so I never could bomb anything properly. So I hold down that. You hold that down for a second to tell it to, okay, now targeting that spot. And now I'm going to press I basically put a like a button to like hold down so like I press it. But I'm going to be pressing this button basically to add a waypoint. Why? What did you do? Gotta figure out, did I press something right? What? I just moved my camera and it's not. You see the frustration I have with this Harrier. Why did it move this thing? Just why? I didn't tell it to move it. Lock to there. Now, there, marked. I put a mark. Apparently, I think I put like some other mark somewhere, like in the wrong spot. But I'm going to now put a mark over here. And you see, it's hard to see. Like I need to press. What button was that? Yeah, this. Change color. So now I'm on Mark 2. The one thing I don't like this system, I have not seen any button to clear your marks if you want to like redo this. There is nothing to do that. I don't know if like in real life they have trouble with that. Like they have to like reset the computer when they land or something. Like get a new plane. Like that's the only thing like in this game to like reset your marks is to get like a new plane. It makes no sense. So if you screw up putting these marks, then you just gotta make new ones. So I'm putting these marks, I'm like doing it in like very extreme spots. Just in general, I know there's like infantry like just around there. So now I made it so I just press down and it has a mark right there because but yeah, this camera targeting thing is the most finicky thing to deal with. I don't understand it. And even it's the same even kind of with the targeting pod. When you put the targeting pod, it's not exactly the same set of buttons or reacts the same way as the A10. It's like, why? Why are these systems like so complex? I'll make sure I got it working right. Okay. I believe I pressed it like that. There's something with changing this to a triangle to like a square or something I have been noticing. And if I just press my pinky button, I could like screw up a lot of stuff. I'm trying to see which, I believe, yeah, it's that one. Okay. And this is the reason I was setting all that up paused, because like I don't know how you could like target all these things. Oh, and look at the planes flying by when I'm like sitting in midair. But I'm gonna see if I can like do this run. So like I basically I got my targets, so now I'm gonna fly over and try to drop them in like one go. That's the great thing about this. I just need to drop a bomb, press a button to like go to the next target, drop a bomb, and I do that like quickly, and it's going to drop each one when it looks, once I drop it on wherever my camera is like targeted on the ground. Like that's how this thing works. And I am going to actually switch to that. Oh, which by the way, like I have certain buttons because this is what I was telling someone, because this plane, to hit the buttons all easily, you need to be able to like actually move your head because this thing is in the way of buttons. You can't press these side buttons unless you move your head around it. And unless I'm in VR, I can't do that. So so I'm just very clunky to, but I set certain buttons to like when I need to like press like important time, like with the targeting pod. That's how you zoom in and out, is pressing 2 buttons in here. Actually, I just know it. Oh, you can't. I could press these just by I didn't realize that all this time. So I can press it, but it's you just, unless you know what that button does on what the screen is at the moment. I do know, I think no. Never mind. There is a button that like I could like swap which maybe I need to set it on a mode or something, but I don't want to screw something up. But okay, let's see if I can do this. When I get this number to 100, that's like the most potential arc that you want to do. And let me move it out of the way so I can see it. Oh yeah, quickly, I need to check something. I also need to have, this is something I'll always make sure, like I also have a switch I could just do that. But you want this to be at least like in that. I think I want to have it like that actually. But if you have it safe, I've dropped bombs with it just safe. And basically they just drop on the target and they don't do any damage. It's like, well, I just dropped a dud bomb. It's like, whoops. Okay. Drop. 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 And then drop. Then I'm just going to pause in the air to not worry about me flying. Look at all the bombs. And they were going to arc to each spot that I dropped them at. You see how they're already like falling in place? Boom, boom, boom. And see, and some of them, yeah, they're not, so even in this, they're not the most accurate. That is the trouble with them. And it's where you would potentially want to like drop them the most potential arc spot or so to like help them. But yeah, so like few of the targets I kind of missed. But they are very helpful if you can't like laser. Now I feel like showing let me go to my Mav so I can click that button, press up on that thing on one of my touchpad things. Where am I pointing? Oh, there's the square. You actually do pinky button to like zoom in. What am I doing? You actually have to like zoom in a little bit just to see those squares. Yeah, I'm going to just target on one of those. Fire it just to show, like, so I just made it lock onto something and it's now going to like fly right to that. Yeah, it's those guys like on that end. Zoom. And I took out that tank. Sadly, I didn't get to, like, see it explode. Let me see if I could, like, do it on that guy. So, in the A10, you can, like, make it lock onto the same thing that your target thing is. I have not found any way to do that in here. Oh. Oh, there is. Never mind. I am targeting potentially what I want. Oh, so when it... Oh, I see. When I don't have it, then I hold down that. Of course, it's doing those waypoints I have. Aren't you doing it again? Do I need it? Oh. Let me see if I could get to it again. Come on. You were working. Maybe it's because I'm already locked on. Oh, something blew up because it was like heavily damaged. Okay, I'm gonna target that thing. Wait, is that it? Oh, you know what? Target that thing.
Caution, caution.
Oh, I think, is that...
Caution, caution.
I think it's because, like, it's saying I'm, like, low fuel or something. Or am I doing my engines too much?
Caution,
I don't know. I'm floating in air. It doesn't matter too much.
Caution, caution.
Here, I want
Caution, caution.
Oh, man, I would really like to know how I somehow did it.
Are you able to sign this?
Caution, caution.
What? Sorry, I had to sign something here.
Caution, caution.
Oh, that's what. So I hold down. So I select on it, and then I hold down P key, which clicking it like zooms in and out, but it also like goes right to what I'm targeting. Okay. So that's why so many times my Maverick just like went like crazy when I'm like trying to just. So then it locks on something there. Boom. So let's now like watch it on this screen. Just like watch it blow up.
Caution, caution.
And I think it's like the caution saying that I'm running low on fuel.
Caution.
Which I don't care right now. Like, stop it, actually. Is it... Did it miss? What? What in the world? Oh, I completely missed that. Whatever. Fine, I'll select a GDU and just... From here, I'll just do that. See if you hit it. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna hit it. Oh, just missed it. Whatever. The Harrier is like such a fit. Like all this time I've been so like for like a day or so I've been like trying to figure out like all the details or like how to properly bomb with the Harrier, and it's so finicky. Let me actually grab this guy and play a little bit with the targeting pod. So this, I click this twice up, and I got this targeting pod. Let me go a little closer to my target so I can see them. There they are. So this thing, I press. See, now I press that side button that also can be the button that changes this, which is the annoying thing. But I can zoom in here.
Where's the keys
Like,
to the Kona?
what?
Keys to the Kona. Are they in your pockets?
Be right there. You can't. Okay, just pausing just so I could think of what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. Let me look at. Yeah, so this guy. Yeah, so it has the same GD, like little. So it has bombs that can be both GPS or laser guided. And, think of like what buttons I press there. Press that. Press down on that. Boom. Oh yeah, I gotta press that. Arm it. Go to that. I'm just gonna shoot this like as is. Like, oh yeah, and I need to flick that up to like. Boom. So I'll shoot one without lasering, which, because like I also need to set it to lasering, but just to show, like, let's just see like how well it like glides somehow like through the air like quite a while. So I don't know if that was just because like I'm sitting in the air, and it arcs like really high up for some reason, but that's what the bombs do. See, without lasering, I went right on that. Can I switch this to point and get something that's moving? Yeah, I'll just pick you out. And now I'm going to do that. And then laser. So now it should be following, like, aiming right on that laser. But yeah, like it glides for like a while forward and then it just goes like straight down. Seems to be how those bombs act like. And then boom, right on it. And then I also have laser guided rockets. Which, if I just get like close enough in range here, I'm going to just do like be really silly here too and just like fire. Next target. Fire. I'm basically a magical stationary artillery unit in the air. Which helicopters would be able to do this. So like the KA-50, you can just hover and shoot at things like this. But you only have like one set of rocket guided things. Then you have like just rockets that are unguided, and then like just bombs or so. Which I have yet figured out how to drop bombs in the helicopter. I don't know what buttons you press. It's so confusing. But yeah, let me like actually like. Oh, my laser like apparently turned off. See, I don't get why it sometimes does that. Maybe actually like do like a pass and like shoot at things like while I'm like realistically flying, not like stop myself in midair here. But yeah, just to say, like, you can learn, like, the game does have training missions to like learn this stuff, but like, my goodness, it's so hard to like sometimes get through those missions when the silly thing doesn't explain, or like it throws all this information at you, and then it's like expects you to like get all that, and then you like it guides. It's good on like it guides what button to press, but it like does not help to explain something. Like, I don't know. Like, I had the hardest trouble getting through some, like I gave up trying to do some of them. Because I can't get through because you gotta press the very specific set of buttons it wants you to press, and if you don't do it, or if you don't, like, go to location it wants you, or whatever, it just doesn't work. Oh, I need to be firing it. You want to put it like kind of like below, like on the ground of where it's at is like what I've been told like the best spot to do. I'm just speeding up time, like just so like because I'm lazy, I want to do it quicker. But just to say, I am going to like I plan to like hop onto like some multiplayer server and then see like what I can help them actually like progressively, and that's where it comes to the actual fun of this game. Like I'm doing all this is just to train and like figure out how to use the thing. Let me switch to a GPO, and I'm kind of dropping it like pretty early on here, but wait, that target's fine. I'll make it drop on the same spot just because I already did that. It's already taken out, but whatever. Boom. Basically hit the very same spot that and that's all you like need to worry about on like knowing how to do these things. Also, the Harrier, because of how light the thing is, like once you drop a bomb, like especially on the far side of your wing, I feel now very heavy on my right side because I have one extra bomb on that side. So like it like affects your flight just when you like drop bombs with this thing. You hear my guy breathing because I'm like doing such big G forces. Yeah, let me pick out another target here and do another run. I'm way too close to like get another bomb on them. Really should like save my laser in it. I remember hearing like you don't want to like keep the laser on all the time or so, like it like heats it up or so, and at least with the helicopter like it has that problem. I'm giving my pilot a workout by just throwing G-forces of me turning here. I'm going like 500, I think. Like you see the number on the top left. Like I'm going pretty fast. I didn't probably drop that in a good spot, but I'm going to see if I could still even hit that. I dropped it in supposedly range of it. So we'll see. And I'm going even like kind of in cloud. So like if my laser fails on like doing it right, like the GPS, it knows where to go. Boom. So like the laser just like helps like even extra like to get like direct hits. And I hear my guys breathing more. You know what? Let's see if I can. Trying to. If I can like reset the thing. See, this is the trouble I have. Like, I don't know if it's because I use the A10 more times, or like once again, the system is just so confusing. I'm trying to like reset the thing so I can like target in front of myself. I want to like get the pod to like go in front. There. Oh my goodness. I don't know. The only way I know how to work with this thing is to slowly move the targeting thing to the next location. It's just like, how? I don't know how to work this thing. Like, so the A10, you could like pretty much select on like what you want to target and then like have it lock onto that. This does not have some simple thing to do that. So it makes it so difficult to change where you want to completely target. And it makes it like a big frustration to like... See, I'm targeting like on that waypoint and I'm not wanting to do that. I'm seeing if I can like hit a moving target that I have set up driving in a circle around here. Oh, there they are. I'm going to pause my plane in place until I can figure out how to get this thing to target in front of me. Will you... Does it do that, or... And as much as I looked at tutorials or so, sometimes like yeah, apparently I just changed it to that. That's not exactly what I want. There we go. So I had to double click up, or I double clicked the button down, which was yeah, that button. I double clicked that to switch out of it basically, and then I pressed my pinky to like reset, and I'll switch back on it, and there, now I have control, so it's like in front of me. So now I can search for these guys. Let's see if I can like pick up the... There they go. I'm gonna have to unpause and like look for them. They trailed into the trees somewhere. Lost target on them. So close though to them. I'm gonna have to like do another pass, I guess. I just want to get them targeted. Which you could lose targets anyway. Within the trees at the moment. Here they are. Here you guys are. I'm gonna pick you up. Gotcha. See? Now I have them targeted. Do that. So it like basically locked on them. And this is like kind of close, but I'm going to try it anyway. Is that going to hit them? Lasering them. No. I still hit them like close enough, so I just hit a moving target with a bomb. Like until you like actually try to do this, like you see how so complex and difficult it is. Like I feel like almost like to a point like after like watching like videos I try, like I almost want like someone that knows how to do the Harrier. Let's see if I could find like another target to drop my last bomb on them. Where's the other guys? 'Cause usually when they do that, they... Oh, there you are. Drop on you. Bonk. And boom. So yeah, again, this thing is so finicky. So let me try it. So like I press that up twice. Okay, now I know how to slave it back to like my center nose. That's what I just potentially did. Well, that like does the scan for like others. I just switched to yeah, I just switched to the camera in front of me. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to land this thing VTOL to show you the fun of hovering this thing. So let me actually, because with all that, so I dropped all my bombs. I have a few rockets, but I dropped a lot of my weight, and I used a lot of my weight of my fuel. So I should be light enough to land vertically. Even though I don't really need to do it, I'm going to land on basically a runway. You can potentially land anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna do another circle because I'm really high up. I want to like get myself down. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I switch to AA. I'm gonna shoot one of these, two of these guys down. Just use my like little. So I have like the anti-air missiles on this, and basically all you do is you turn that on and then just get close until like this locks onto them. Which they are like little prop planes, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Why is this? Is it close enough? Or like how close do I have to be to hit these guys? Come on. It changes tone once it locks on. Also could like just... Well, I thought that was my gun. Whoopsie. I just shot those dumbfired. Well, then there goes that. They're supposed to change tone and whatnot. I'm going to still see if I could, like, shoot my turrets and then, I'm a jet. I'm, like, far faster than you. Like, catch up. However, you guys are much more maneuverable. Yeah. Yeah, I give up. I don't want to try to dogfight you guys. I shot out my silly missile. Like, if I really wanted to practice AA, like something you can turn on, which I haven't felt like turning back on, but you could make it so you have unlimited ammo and just keep on shooting the things. But because I know enough to still. Like, I would just grab another plane if I wanted to, like, make sure I could, like, lock and... Let me do that. Where am I in? Here's the runway. Let me switch out of... Go... Actually, you know what? Like, I need to go to that. You want this view on your HUD to see your rate of descent and all that. I think there's like somewhere in here the rate of descent. But yeah, this is... So I'm gonna put my flaps back. Is my flaps down? Has my flaps been down all this time? I'm slow enough. I could bring out my landing gear. It's always strange that, like, so this plane has like two little wheels on the wings, and when you pull them up, they just fold back. Just kind of interesting. I'm gonna switch this thing to landing. Like, so I turned on like my water, so you have 500 gallons of water, and that's just to keep the thing cold when you hover like this, because it puts a lot of stress on a jet plane to hover like this. Let me just switch that out, 'cause like that screen's kind of bugging me. So I'm kind of just gonna, like, you know, let's land on the parking spot because we can. So you want to, like, kind of come in, like, very easily and, like, slow like this. Because you don't want to drop too fast. And one time I was doing this and, like, I was just... Like, I still had some bombs or so, and I must have been just still way too heavy. Because, like, I was to a point where I was putting full power and I was still dropping down to the ground and, like well, I'm dead. So, it's very, it feels like it's risky on, like, whenever you want to, like you gotta know the weight of your plane, like, after you. Like, I think if you have any sort of bomb still, you just, other than, like, I have, once again, like, a few, like, little, like, rockets or so, and even if I kept, like, the other things, oh, you know what, I haven't been, you know, I'm going to have to put my nozzles, like, very far back. So I've been, like, putting my nozzles, power, there. Yeah, so now it's using, like, some water.
Power.
Yeah, and it's, like, warning me because I'm dropping too quickly. There, I eased myself in. Oop, I need to put my nozzle forward. So much happening, I can't speak about what's all going on. Because I'm concentrating. Did I hit my tail or something? It sounded like a thud. Oh, I landed. Didn't look like I damaged myself. It's hard to tell, like, how much tilt that you want to do. Because you feel like you want to tilt like a helicopter, but you also, you, of course, don't want to bang your tail on the ground. And I was controlling these, Like you have the flaps all the way down like that to like slow yourself. But I made it so it's like this, so they're slightly forward, but I'm still keeping myself like horizontal. So I was slowing myself with the nozzle, and then I was like straightening like that. So like I have my other throttle to control this, and then of course my main throttle to do that, and then like I could do this. Let me switch it to like takeoff. Some's with like there's some reason I guess like you have this, you put this down for landing and you put this up for taking off. You know what, before I do this, let me put myself in parking. Refuel me just so I have a little bit of fuel. Yeah, I'll just remove these. Remove all these things. Isn't there a loadout for like, yeah, empty. Just remove everything.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Yeah, I shot some of my rockets. But yeah, you want to make sure you're light enough, because if you're over like, what is it, like I think 2100. Yeah, if you like look. This here, which yeah, if you just do empty, there I'm below 21,000. I think it's like 22,000 is the maximum for vertical takeoff. Which yeah, just putting the fuel all the way to max, you hit that. So, and that's like with nothing on you.
Rearming complete.
Rearming, which essentially is like just taking everything off. But yeah, you can't be too heavy to even land. Otherwise, you're just going to drop like a rock, because you just can't put enough thrust to keep yourself in the air. So you got to make sure, you got to be pretty sure and guessing that you have like something under half of your, like something around half your fuel, and you don't have too big of heavy ordnance or whatnot. Otherwise, yeah, you're not going to like land hovering. But I'm all prepared, and I could just oh yeah, I need thing with this, like there's a parking brake which I have on a little switch here. You push that forward, like when this is back, like I'm moving my throttle up, but it's not letting me move it because it's locked in place because of the parking brake. That's how this thing's set. But I put that up. I hold down my brakes to keep myself from sliding forward when I do this, which what was the button? Oh, why am I blanking out what button it was? What? Here, control enter. Right control enter. Brings up this little thing, and then like you can see now like what I do with that. See, and I hold down brakes, and you just put up enough thrust. Make sure I got the thing on water. My water turned on. And you see that like little like R, and then there's like a J. Like that's pretty much the stress of the engine. Goal is to not have it do it too much, but when you're taking off, you of course just not worry too much, and it's just gonna it just uses up some water to keep it like from stressing the engine too much. And I'm slowly just pushing my nozzle angling back, so I like go forward, and also I can put my wheels up, and then I pulled back my engine so I'm not like wasting all my water. And now my nozzles are completely forward, and well, let me put my flaps forward, or flaps up, and I'm going to start catching up. I'm already caught up like with speed. I'm like already flying. So that's how you like take off from a hover. Oh, there was you see those like little arrows like in the middle of the HUD, like these things. Like really, like ideally you put your nose to that. That's what I should have done actually. I forget if I like angled up to that amount, but that's like the designed amount for this thing. I don't even have a gun pad. I have like nothing to shoot at. You know, I'm going to do something very silly. Saying that we're messing around in here. Trying to not pause my plane so because I don't have too much fuel. I'm going to go over and see if I can land on this enemy battleship. Sometime I need to put like some boats in the water to, because the Mavs that like those missiles with cameras on them, there's a mode that you put it so it's like a ship, and so you can, because you could shoot those Mavs on a ship ideally, and it will keep the thing to be like above the water level a little bit, supposedly to hit the best spot of a ship. Oh, there's that boat. I try to make the map so it doesn't shoot at me, but potentially that might shoot missiles at me and it's probably going to kill me. Well, I'm going to see if I can land on it. Going like way too fast to like come in really. Put my flaps down. I think I'm going to need to do a pass around it. What I'm thinking, yeah, saying that it hasn't tried to shoot me down already. I think it doesn't shoot at me unless I shoot back at it. It won't care about me. So yeah, I'm going to have to like spin around here. Alright, let's switch there. We might as well have like my map view on that one. No need to. There's not really anything to like change that to. Might as well keep it on my front nose camera. What I could do is switch my mouse to like look around just to see where that boat is.
Gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
It's saying that I should put my landing gear out because I'm going the slow enough speed. I think that warning is so like you don't accidentally land without landing gear. Here's the boat. Basically flying like how I am. Like I'm... Oh, there it is. Trying to figure out which direction is it like going to. I'm not sure if there's even a runway pad for me to land on this thing. Like I'm basically going to be doing like a stunt landing on this thing. If I can. Like I'm probably going to die here. This is... Okay, so it's pointing that way. But yeah, I have this thing out there just like if I want to practice and see if I can like shoot at ships. But like when I actually do, it's like it always was shooting me down, and I think I finally got it so it doesn't shoot at me. unless I hit it. But like hopefully like I would hit it and then take it out if I did. Right now I don't have any weapons on it, on this. Okay. I just switched my thing to like going. Well, I don't have a lot of water, so I'm not going to be able to do this like too long. I'm gonna. And I gotta put up power. 'Cause you gotta like balance with like when you pull your muzzles back, you gotta like put a lot of power. Trying to like put it, I'm pointing it forward a lot to like slow myself down because I got a lot of power. Starting to rock back and forth there. So I pretty much try to use my nozzle to like angle to like keep myself from going forward. Okay, let's go forward by like pushing it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can land on this thing, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, let's try to land on the things in front there.
Caution.
Ah,
Water
yeah.
off. Limiter off. Limiter off.
Well, hey, I landed on it.
Caution. Limiter off. Limiter off. Landing. Limiter.
Ah.
Landing. Gear.
I clipped the top thing up there. I was trying to go over that, but I guess I bumped into it. Well, that was an attempt. So landing on that ship, like, oh my god. That's not exactly a carrier to like that you would normally land on. Which I have done. Landed on like a big jet carrier. I'm curious on so yeah, what I wanted to do now is it was like a lot longer than I thought of like messing around in. Now I'm going to jump into just a multiplayer map. See if I can like help take out certain targets in like a training PvE map, which is like P4YA. And I've been joining with someone that's like on this Persian Gulf map. Oh yeah, it's probably, yeah, it's gonna want to start that. Like I pretty much have to make it start up this SRS thing that's like for their radio thing inside the game. It's really nice to like have that, but like if you do not let it just start like auto connect all the time, it just really messes the game. Like it gets really, it's somewhat frustrating. It's like I don't want to use it, but it's like forces to want me to use it. Like it's like use me. Like it just pretty much crash the game out if you like don't let it just start up. It's just so weird. I'm just waiting for it to load, obviously. Look at that. There's Harriers to pick. Actually, let me do it this way. Oh, and I could get Hui helicopters if I wanted to. But the plan is to get in... I could get in A-10s, obviously. Like, if I really want to make sure I'm going to, like, easily bomb stuff, like, I know how to do the A-10, like... And like I've been saying, like the A-10's not so crazily finicky that some reason the Harrier is. Like the Ka-50 I have an easier time to target and like do things than the Harrier for some reason. It's just like, my goodness, I have so much trouble to just point it where I want it and target it and all sorts of stuff. Like all the stuff that's just like just basic stuff to do in the 810. I should just select one. Like, until I look at the map, I don't know where I want to, like, what airport and stuff to select towards. Now we're going to start hearing a bunch of beeps because of targeting things. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm right there. Oh, we just go like straight over here. It looks like some damage to a few things already over here. So yeah, I'm gonna fly over here, and I am concerned about these guys. I'm not really good at like anti-air fighting. Like I don't even have jets that are like good against it. I think the free Russian jet you could actually use and like fight anti-air with. So if I really wanted to, I'll probably first just like learn how to use that thing actually that you freely get in this game to see to like actually how to like oop, why was my parking off? Let's see, is anyone in anything? Forgot to notice that. Any players? Is this someone in a K? What is the KC? Is that a different helicopter? What is that? I'm actually not sure what plane that is. Or actually, oh, never mind. That's not a player. I think that's like a refueler thing, or the thing that like detects where things are like on the map. However, you could just look at the map to see like this is a training map, so like it's not like if you're wanting to do like a map that has like there's another one. Which actually, let me go through. Oh, is that someone? I think that's someone. Or actually, those are probably the. See, yeah, this I see the red triangle. Yeah, these are the enemies. Enemy. That looks like a friend, but and then there's me. Looks like I'm the only one in here. I might have some trouble. It's going to be annoying if I'm going to have to like deal with that guy or dodge his missiles while I'm trying to just bomb things over here. But I will have AA missiles if I really need to. Where was I again? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm way up there. Why am I way over there? I'm going to actually spawn over here. Defra. Select row. So with defra that. I'm going to spawn over there. Boom. Oh, and I just need to turn in there and then just actually I go to the left and like I could just take off like there. I don't need to worry about anyone like being in the way or anything, but I'm not going to get any. I'm not going to have anyone help me with like taking on some of these things. So I'm going to do a loadout that obviously I'm going to have to take off from the runway because I'm going to be just too heavy. And I am going to do what good loadout? I'm going to do that. So I have 6 of these laser guided and GPS guided bombs. So I could take out 6 things with that, and then I got 2 Mavs. If I need like a Maverick to just take out. And yeah, I keep all the other stuff. I found just like, why are you turning off your brakes? Like my parking brakes getting pulled off or something for some reason.
Request rearming.
So now in here I can't
Copy.
speed up time or anything or pause my physics because I'm on multi. Like the host could if he wanted to. But the host never. I think the host is like a dedicated host thing too. It's funny, the plane like even like rocks around when it like gets loaded.
Rearming complete.
Okay, where was the... Okay, behind me. I want to go around over there and then I could like take off this long runway. So now put up that... Oh, I have my nozzle like all the way down. You actually want it, I think is like you put it like 10 degrees like that so it doesn't like burn onto your wings or so. And then I have to hold down my pinky trigger or pinky button or something to basically let my wheels, my front wheel to turn. Okay, am I... Yeah. Trying to figure out like which... Where am I going? Okay, it's over here. Turned a little too much. I'm obviously not... I'm probably not properly taxing here. I'm not even radioing and all that, but you don't need to worry about that stuff in here. Like, if you really want to, like, simulate that stuff, like, I feel like Microsoft Flight Simulator's far suited for that. If you want to, like, simulate how you'd actually take off on airports and all that, and radio call and do all that proper stuff. Basically, if you want to, like, know how to, like, civilian fly, like, I'm never going to be flying these planes. But they're like most advanced game of and yeah, I have a good guess that if someone really was training to fly like these planes, they would have their own dedicated server they would train on. Or they would, no, not to, sir, their own simulator. Like, they would have, like, actual cockpits that they would, like, train in. So, oh, wheel break. Someone called Wheel Break joined. Okay. I don't think there's anything I need to, like, set on this. I just need to, line myself, and we'll just take off. Thing would to do would be to like check here and see if like anyone's like would have checked on that before I like came on here, but you someone just joined, so. Yeah, let's put no. Yeah, nozzle. Already have it there. I just put my flaps down a little bit. And let's see if I get myself going straight down the runway. Difficult to do. I try to do it so like then I could let go of my nose wheel turning and use just like actual rudder power and why not? Gotta turn it. But I need to pick up a lot of speed to pick myself up with all my weight I'm carrying. There we go. And then, oh, let's not heat our engines up. Put my
Altitude, altitude.
of course, it like always warns that. It's like, yes, of course I'm like low altitude. I just took off, you silly computer. Like, I wonder if they always, like, the real jets and stuff always do that or something. So now, oh, and that I could see like where things are from like, oh yeah, I need to switch to that. Arm them. Let's do our mavs first. And I do have my tripod, so I can like switch on that. So I'll use my tripod. I'm just going to leave it slaved to the front. It's probably going too far. I need to turn completely around and go quickly do this before it crashed to the ground. Oh, just 90 degrees. Okay. Could switch to nav and yeah, you know what? That does make it a little better. I'd just have it on nav so I can look at my top little compass thing. But yeah, even if like I pick out a target and I fly over like clouds like this, I still potentially can hit the target even if I can't laser it. That's why I like about these GPS bombs. But that's if I could like get the targeting to, and all that to work properly. The struggle I have with this plane. And the struggle I'm going to have is that thing's going to probably want to try to attack me. I also took off like with full fuel. So I think around like when I'm like 3,000 fuel or so. Maybe 2. Yeah, something wherever is like really reasonably low and then like no bombs. Then I should be able to like land hover. Like hover land. But unless I really need to or something, or trying to land somewhere that doesn't have a runway, I'm probably just going to land normally. I keep sliding. Oh, and by the way, the autopilot on this thing is so weird. Like, let me see if I could just like get it working here. So, wait, I need to point a little to the 9, which is 90 degrees. Someone disconnected. Someone connected and then disconnected. So I turned it on and then like I turn on, holding that. Okay, my autopilot is all on. Yep, altitude hold. Autopilot, like I don't know what AFC stands for, but that switches like the autopilot's on. So now we're just flying forward here without me having to hold onto my stick. I could slightly adjust it like this. But there, now I'm just going straight across like this. Should go a little towards...
Caution, caution,
It's doing caution because I just turned it off.
caution.
Because I want to... There we go. Is it all on now? No, I gotta press that button. There. Every time I try to turn that on for some reason, like, it just keeps doing warning and it doesn't, it forces that switch to not turn on sometimes. It's just, I get so confused with that. And that's why I was like going to explain about it. Makes no sense. Which, by the way, I'm really high up. You know, I have yet to figure out, like, where is, like, the altitude? Oh, I believe it's that number. Which, it makes more sense to me to, like, put it on this thing to check what my altitude is. But, yeah, I believe I'm, like, 14,000 feet up in the air. And I'm not losing any feet per meter, or whatever that means. But that's because I got autopilot on. So I'm gonna just switch it to actually that, because that's my anti-ground mode. Like, I'm switching these modes. I put like one of my hats to like switch around on that, because I have my other hats to like control like other things. I had like one last like hat left to like put it with on things. Are you attacking me? I haven't got a lock on him or anything. These things should start shooting at him if he's attacking me, or if he gets near enough. I haven't heard any beeps of like lock-ons on me. Oh, nice, and there's no other planes around here. Wait, do we? Why is it as if we own that base? I'm confused about that. I'm just watching that guy. And I could safely watch him because I managed to get my autopilot turned on. Oh, which, let me do that. So the autopilot is like slightly controlling, I think it controls your trim. Like it controls like a trim part. Oh, silly me. I was kind of wasting fuel there. So I had my flaps down a little bit. Whoops. It didn't give like any warning on that. But whatever. Flaps are like always like, they seem to always be like 5 degrees up. Or 5 degrees down. And I think that's just meaning like that's just the angle of the wing. So they're always like 5 degrees there. So that's why that number's probably always like that. It never goes 0 on that thing. Oh, I think he's chasing after me. Oh, now he's... Oh, great. Oh. What's going on? Are you chasing me? What are you doing? Leave me alone. I want to bomb your targets. Yeah, I think he's like chasing after me, trying to get me. Probably gonna have to turn around and like try to face him. Because I won't be able to turn around or... Yeah. Wait, wrong buttons.
Caution,
There.
caution.
Did I turn it off? Turn off. There. So let's turn around and... Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get my thing on you. Okay, where are you? Oh.
Caution.
Ooh. Yeah, there you... Ah, he got me. I just saw the missile like on the map and I was like, oh, well. Great. Yeah, and that's what happens on these online things. It's like, well, I just got taken out from a plane because there's nothing there to shoot it down. And I don't know how to shoot those down. I am not in an airplane that can shoot those things down. Let me just try it again, I guess. Pick the same stuff. Where's the... Here.
Request rearming. Copy.
Yeah, I just take a left and then just go onto that runway. I might try this a few times, but if I keep getting like taken out, I'm probably just gonna give up on this and actually
Rearming complete.
may even get off then. Let's switch to actually that, because that's where you to like see things. I might like go like offline and onto my to make sure if I am properly like doing what I need to do to target things with that. But I think it's just because I'm not like getting close enough and I don't have things that I wonder if I'm like even using the very short range ones too, that like if I did lock it on, like it's going to hit them, but that's if I could like lock it on without them killing me first. And that's the thing why I don't care to bother with like dogfighting, like just fighting basically PvP or like dogfighting, like even computers of another plane. Just it's always like whoever just shoots the first missile. I always felt like that in like even like the old F-16 game we used to have, or like that was like really simulated. It's just all like whatever plane you have, your like little lock, like how well you are to like lock on the proper stuff and all that, and just like it's more fun to like do all this advanced bombing stuff on to the ground from the air. I guess feeling like I'm like this dominant thing in the air. I had an easier time taking off there. Let's put our flaps forward this time, just now, because
Altitude, altitude,
I'm gonna forget it
altitude,
later.
altitude, altitude,
Oh,
altitude.
I'm picking up altitude, so be quiet. Let's see, is it? Oh, it does show on there, but like, that's arm. Do my master arm. Yeah, it's like this view, even though it's like this is that's the HUD version that you use to take off and land. It's like, might as well fly around with it. But then obviously you go to like air to ground, you switch to that to actually use your bombs and stuff, otherwise that won't let you use the bombs. But I'm gonna be switching to and apparently you hit trigger when you and that's why I accidentally shot the other things, is I was assuming I was going to shoot my gun. I don't know why things are not shooting you down, but I'm going to turn around and try to, oh, which if I remember, it's towards 90. I'm like completely not pointing the right way. So I keep taking off. Wait a minute. Ooh, I overturned it. This thing is like actually pretty difficult to like do a sharp turn. It's like trying to turn a boat. It's like strange. Oh, and where are you? Man, how are you? You are able to lock onto me like so far away. What do you have? Like, oh my goodness. Where are you? You're somewhere up here. Oh, there you are. I see you. And Fox not like there's some like saying that I'm gonna shoot the other one at you just in case. Switch the guns just in case if I need to shoot at you. But yeah, try to take on 2 of those. Yeah. Oh, and then like the ground shooting out. You are going to die some way or another. My missiles missed. Oh, I think because I think other things shot him already. Okay, we don't need to worry about you. I used my. I now lost my oops, air-to-air missiles, so I don't have those anymore. So let's go back to going to my objective. Let's actually climb up and get up high in the air again. Oh, and there's that guy. Hey, our airport took care of them. Okay, I wonder like how close he, because apparently mine, I guess, missed. So I see again like then it's just like who does a flare and like who's going to run out of flares to like get a missile to like then hit you, and it's so weird. It's like like if I want to do air-to-air dogfighting, I want to do the old like World War II planes, which I actually got the P-51. I rather do that than to do modern age dogfighting, because it's all about just locking a missile at each other, and it's so silly. Like there's no like get up behind them and shoot your turret guns. Just let me do a little burst. Oh, I gotta. Yeah, there. Boom, little burst. But switch to that. And select that. I'm gonna have this open. Let me make it so like I can actually see the color. Oh, dropping altitude. Go back to my navigation. I can actually go to this. Once again, like I sometimes feel like just doing that because like I could tell now like how much I'm like climbing and stuff. How close am I? Is there like, yeah, it's gonna be. I need to go like a little above 9. Oh, V2. Let me get my.
Caution. Caution.
See, why does it do that? Why?
Caution.
Let
Caution.
me turn that on. Is it because my
Caution.
speed's too
Caution.
fast, or like why?
Caution. Caution.
I don't understand that.
Caution.
Maybe it's
Caution.
because I'm climbing or something. Let me.
Caution. Caution.
Let me reset. Turn it on. Okay, did that work? Nope, it's not on. Oh, it is on. Okay. Got my autopilot on. It's so finicky. Oh, and are you talking about this guy? Are you saying that this is like too small? Like I can do that. I had it small, like I think from like other games, like so it's yeah, I had them small because like other games being just my head was in the way on and stuff. Heavy UI game. Like so I have big ears, yeah. I could flap my ears too. Oh, which by the way, did like you ever got like your character to do this with eyebrows? Yeah, there's like I mean also do this like is it like certain buttons in this? I'm like angry. My blap. Blap. But let me see if I'm getting a little close. I was gonna bring out like so there's like set of buttons.
Caution.
Is it off? I don't know how. Like it seems like you gotta click it like several times to turn it off. Okay, so let me switch to that. Oh, let me. I gotta switch to my air ground to see where that is turning. Where is it? Yeah, should be down there somewhere. That's where the targets are. Oh, no, those are a bunch of trees. Is that a target? I can't tell. And I'm hitting clouds. Okay. I actually switch to this view. Yeah, I want my bombs first, I guess. You know what? Maybe I'll do this guy first. shoot these guys. Oh no. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do my bombs because I could drop them like way up here. It's just a matter of like finding where these targets are in like a safe distance. Like I'm like well above the clouds and stuff. I'm in the Harrier, which is forget, it's like AV something something 8. And a slow one. Harrier's not slow. Like it's way faster than an A10. A10 only goes like 200. I'm going like 380 or so right now. Spinning around here. See if I can pick out targets again. Where are you guys? Like little dots in the ground, and it's hard to pick out if it's a tree or a tank. Like, what's that? That's a tree. And it's such a struggle to find these things. Like, oh, and I already got friends that are. Oh, it's because they're like way up there. Okay. The tanks I'm looking for are. Okay, where's the. Oh man, I already lost where the runway is. It's such a struggle to find these things. Where. There's the runway. Okay. So tanks around up here. I feel like I'm already getting close to the things. Where. Ah, where is everything? This is such a struggle. I have such a hard time. This is like my most struggle in this game, is just finding targets. I don't know how anyone does it. Oh my goodness. I gotta spin around. Because I'm already like flying over them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and now the camera's behind. I can't go like behind. Actually, yeah, the Harrier is made to be like a quick air to ground. Like from what I heard someone said about like with the Harrier, so you so like the A10 like can take like 30 minutes like to get to bombing somewhere like from a call. The Harrier can like do it in like in 10 minutes or something. Like they could like launch the plane and like arrive and do it all in like within like 10 minutes. Also, I realized I need to turn that off from being safe. I feel like everyone's gonna like bomb the stuff by the time I do anything here, because I can't find these silly targets. That is like I could switch the thing to like make it so it like looks for a laser. But for that to be any useful, I would need someone else to like be lasering. Like in this game, like in here, you can have another aircraft lasering if you want to do that. You just have to make sure you're doing the same laser code. Quickly, where's any tanks? Any tanks? Anything? Oh my goodness, where is things? Like I'm gonna just visually look at it with my HUD and kind of slow down so I'm not going to crash into them, because this is getting ridiculous. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's a red target. There you are. See, that is what I'm looking for. A little dot like that. Like, oh my goodness. Like, how? Wait, why is that? I got air to ground. It's not. Oh, I think I need to, like, come around, like, from a distance now. I should have it locked now. So yeah, I found a tank. Let's see if I can take it out before someone else like goes and does that. But I'm spinning around so I can like get in an angle to drop a bomb onto it. Bunch of beepings going on. Wait, is it? Should be over this way, isn't it? Wait, what's going on? What is my? I'm so confused. Where am I? Oh my goodness! What's targeting me? Ground things deciding to shoot at me now. Oh, did I lose target on things? Trying to get my distance. Ah, see, he's dropping GPUs already on him. Ah! I hope you're not shooting the target I'm doing. Drop a GP on you. Okay, all the annoying beeps gone away. Okay, where? Okay, it's in the clouds. Why isn't it setting up? It's not setting this up. What are you doing? There he goes. Or did it? I don't know. I don't get it. See, when it's most important to like work, it's not working. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what button is not pressed. What is going on that I'm not able to tell this to like tell me when to drop? It's acting weird. Why aren't you working? By the time I figured... I think that's dropping on the one that I wanted to drop on. My goodness. I don't know how to say. I'm just getting very frustrated right now. The thing... Okay, so he hit the other target. Why is this not doing it? I've done this so... like 30 times already on offline. I don't want to switch to my autocannons and like fly right at them. Like I would have to fly actually dangerously close to just shoot my guns like that. You actually don't want to do that when there's like things that like can shoot back up like at you with like missiles or so. You want to take out like the missiles or so before you do that. But I might switch to my silly... You know what I'll do? Is I'll do this. Press that button. Oh, you know what? I need to press that, I believe. Wait, no, not that button. Control. That. There we go. That is what I was doing. I wasn't locking on my my thing. There. I dropped the bomb. I don't know if it was like the best spot, but I have plenty of them. See if that hits it. I'll see if I can like laser it down there. Get around over this But like I said, these GPUs, like, because I locked in that location, it still should drop very near to it. But I was in range and angle for it to still work. So it should drop here. But yeah, you gotta do like so many systems all together for the thing to like work. There we go. We got a tank. Okay. Thanks. Oh, it was just an auto target, so it's not that hard. But yeah, it's like so many buttons, like you gotta set all right in place for the thing to work. Otherwise, you're just not flying the thing correctly. Roland S6. I don't know what that is. By the way, I do have an A10 if you want me to like go to extreme bombing plane. It's my only other like really good plane. Otherwise, then I just have a bunch of helicopters. Like I was very interested in helicopters, which only one of them I think is like really good. Oh, great. You know what? Let me switch to. I'm gonna switch to this. I want to come in like lower or something. I don't like that it's shooting missiles at me. You know, maybe I'm gonna distract them. Like let my friend get the other guy. I got like some. Moving my camera thing that I see now. From the clearing of the cloud there. Is that? Oh, no, that's fire. It's a target that he already destroyed. Oh, he already got the other one. You know what? Saying it's like last thing, I'll show you the guns. Let me see if I could pick out this last target by just going straight at it. Just spinning around down here. What is that? Oh, he's already going. I pointed the wrong way. He's going to get it before I get it. So I got one target, but like, I'm so slow at finding the targets that like. Someone's else bombing there, they're going to take out all the targets before I even figure out where the target is. It's such the struggle of this game. Oh, he missed it. Wow, where? Oh, wait, is it? I'm trying to look at my trackpad, like which direction like things are targeted. I'm like, why am I spinning in circles and not see where this airport is? Where are you? Am I... Like, seriously, where am I? There it is. I just now am pointing at it. Okay. I'm a little right-sided heavy, by the way, because I dropped one bomb on my left side, and so now I'm, like, lopsided. That's how tiny this plane is. But yeah, as far as I heard and stuff, that, Harriers are built to be like actually quick air to ground vehicles because that's why they have VTOL, is so they could just take off from anywhere, or just like, really like maybe take off from like an airport if they're like carrying a big load or something, but ideally like take off from light enough load to just hover takeoff, get to the target, and then quickly bomb and then run back home. That's what they were like built for. Wait, there it goes. I completely missed him.
Altitude.
Very bad shot. Yeah, Harriers are somewhat small actually. They're like a kind of a small little bomber. Yeah, these aren't as big as, like, I already wasted like more than half my bullets. They're not like the big giant bird cannons that you get from the A10. So this is, but yeah. Let's see if I could do this one run, like lose my. I know. I was just gonna say that I could use my Maverick, but I wanted to see if I could shoot at him.
Altitude.
But yeah, I do have Mavs. Let me switch to those actually. So yeah, now I have to use my Mavs. Why aren't you switching to them? Oh, because I need to switch to that. There we go. And I press this button. Why aren't you pressing? This is what I had trouble with all the time. Like, why aren't you? I think I need to do that. Oh. Why? Uncage. Why? I can't use my Mavs. I hate every time I go to, like, actually have to use my Mavs, unless I, like, right away use them or something, I don't know, like, they won't turn on. I can't type to him because my plane is going to keep crashing to the side.
Caution.
Okay, I got my autopilot on, so type.
Caution.
Yeah, I'll just tell him, like, I can't bring my Mavs up. Okay. Do they like warmed up too long or something? What's going on here? Why can't I bring them up? I'm supposed to be able to hit this one button and bring them up. It's so frustrating. I can't use them. I might as well just use GPUs or so now. If I could get to my targeting thing. Come on. Can I... I'm having all sorts of trouble. This is why, like, I'd like to, like, know that I could do this, like, without, like, some weird issues everything going wrong, like, completely everywhere, that I'm just, like, useless if I, like, go into a map like this. Like, I have, like, of course, like, I won't have trouble, like, online or offline on my own game, but, like, everything decides to not work the very same buttons I press. It's just, I don't know, like, the Harrier has been the most frustrating thing to learn and get to work properly. I don't know why. Where's my targeting thing? There it is. I'm gonna drop a bomb on you because it's the only thing I seem to got working. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Save. I wanted to get my laser turned on. Got you. Here.
Excellent work. We now have control over a new airfield. Friendlies can now spawn here.
So I was just talking with that guy, like, yeah, the Buran, yeah, the A10s. Okay, I need to focus on that. Not crashing myself. Let's actually land here. I still have bombs, so, like, certainly, like I was just saying about, like, online and such, or offline, I mean, that I should just, I'm gonna just land the normal way and not even attempt to hover land because I'll be too heavy and I'll just crash on the ground. But come on, can I look at my map? Okay, yeah, I'm like right above it. Let me slow down. Still have plenty of fuel, so I'm not too worried of like running out of fuel or anything. But there's like something like you can even like set a something like apparently it's called a bingo amount, which is the amount that if you hit that level of fuel, you need to turn back and go home. Otherwise, you're going to run out of fuel. Let's switch. Yeah, let's switch that to that. Switch that on. Bring my landing gear out. I don't know if this is like probably not the most proper way to line up to land and stuff, but I'm not caring about that too much. Oh, you know what, I should, yeah, I'm going to need to like spin around and like angle that a lot better. That's too much of a extreme angle to like land there. Let me see if I can like clear my trackpad thing. Press down on that. That's it. There we go. Now I can like hold that down and bring it back to my nose. That is what I was trying to do with the thing earlier, but like, my goodness, this these buttons, like, I don't know if like real pilots have this much trouble with their plane. It's like, my goodness, this thing's so finicky. You gotta hit like the very proper button combinations to do anything right. Otherwise you screw yourself up. Is my wheels out? Yeah. Kind of a cheap way to like, let's see if my wheels are out and then like go like outside view. Probably actually should put like that to safe. So now I'm not going to shoot any, won't like accidentally trigger something off. But when you're at like a certain altitude, like on the ground also, like it doesn't let you, I'm much too high to actually like hit the proper spot that I land. So I'm just going to aim like center of the runway. I don't need that huge of a length. Actually, I think I put my nose down, just the nose angle. Because what I can do, you see that in front of me? That's how I could turn myself to like be to like do a hover. Like I could put my nose like 90 degrees down basically. Or the jet engine nozzle thing. Not sure what the proper term is. I am like way out of alignment of this thing. I should land without damaging myself. But this is probably not like the proper
Power.
spot. Oh, I don't need to do power. Actually, I want to do low power because I am landing. Oop. I think I bumped my. That's the hard thing with this plane is that tail behind you is like so easy to like hit the ground. And I think I bumped my tail. There, now I can like nose steer. Get off this runway and like refuel myself and all that. Switch to that because I don't need to. Fine, I'll just park here. I don't know exactly where the parking spots is, but I'm going to just stop here. Okay. Let me look at my controls and actually look for what the shutdown is. Is there a... There's like a button thing that I can like make it do like the whole procedure of like turning off or on. Like obviously you can like train yourself to like know how to like properly turn a jet on and turn it off. Like you pretty much go through like all sorts of like buttons and like turning batteries on and then like starting the engine. Oh, take care, Harbris. Yeah, it's nice dropped by. Hopefully it was like entertaining me showing all this fun. You know what I'll do? I'm just going to get another jet. Oh, get out of that menu. That's why I couldn't get in there. Yeah, and they're off to like bombing over there now. So yeah, we will try to grab another Harrier. Try another Solo AI and International U. Because yeah, I could like told them to like refill everything and repair and whatnot, but like I don't know if like I need a. But yeah, I still don't understand why sometimes my maps don't work. I don't know if they were like they were turned on too long or something, or I didn't have something warm them up. I don't know. I'm so baffled at when it does that to me. You know, this time I'm going to just grab Mavs. I'm going to like see if I can like use proper Mavs or so here.
Request rearming.
So I'm not going to have a tripod at all because I don't need one. Or for some reason I think of calling it tripod, but basically a targeting pod that like makes like big proper targeting, like makes it so I can zoom in and laser target things. However, you don't always need to use it.
Rearming complete.
So all I'm bringing now is just Mavs. Okay, where's the... The shortest spot is like to go around over there. And yeah, and I believe I'm still too heavy. Wait, is this... Yeah, I'll take a... Basically left, right, left, right. Wait. Left, right, right, left, left. No. I always have trouble with directions for some reason. Wait, what? Looking at that map doesn't really explain which direction I'm pointing. Just generally where I am. So which way is this? Will you go away so I can look at the map? Yeah, so it's down that road. It's where I'm going. I'm gonna just already put that to that. Get my Mavs. These are also like fire and forget kind of bombs. You just lock them on something and they're basically like a missile. But my goodness, they are like the hardest thing to make work inside a Harrier. I don't understand. They're like super easy to use in an A10, but yeah, just it would be more proper to like go down this whole runway down this way and take off. Actually, I think the wind is even going like the direction that I want to take off down this way. You want to go against the wind. So yeah, then I take off and then like up north is the targets we want to go to. Might go over this way. Oh, and like, yeah, like see if we can like take that out. But I'm going to only can take out 4 targets, and I'm going to need to make sure I'm targeting on a target. And that's and even when I do get them to properly work, my trouble is getting them to like see the target, because like you can't really zoom much into the camera, so it's like you can't really pick out targets like what you can with the targeting pod. So there is that kind of issue. Sometimes I wonder on like I feel like sometime I want to like look at a video, like look at more tutorial videos on how you use that camera right on the nose there. If there is some sort of zoom, Not sure if I'm actually over speeding and stuff, but I'm not exactly caring. Again, let's put my nose. Because there's something with, like, I remember hearing that you don't put, like, full, like, front like that when you're just, like, taxing or something to, like, am I, oh, I'm still, like, half. Still got, like, more ways to go. Yeah, I think after doing this, I'll probably, after I try to get like some more targets off with this, I'm gonna oh, you know what I realized what I probably didn't do is press up a button to select the map. I think that's what, see, like, once again, you don't do the right order of all the stuff, and then the thing doesn't, like, the whole system doesn't work. And I think I'm just now thinking of, like, what I probably mistakenly done. And once again, it's so annoying to just get that camera in. Or to, like what I was trying to do is bring up the camera of the MAV on that screen so I could lock and target with it, and it wasn't doing that to me, so it was just becoming a frustration. But yeah, I'm gonna head over that direction while they deal with the guys over there. I'm gonna turn off in here. I was gonna say, it's not like at the end of the runway. I probably, like, I would have plenty of room, but yeah, this is, yeah, I'm gonna have, like, yeah, lots of room to, like, take off here. And just to check before I go in here. Yep, no one's in. And you see the nice thing of this plane, you always have, like, once you just, like, fully stop, I have something I could tell where the wind's blowing from, which is made so, like, you point the direction of the wind also when you're, like, hover taking off. So basically I have my own built-in wind direction thing. That's what they did on this, is they just stuck that little thing on the plane. I first never knew that Harriers have those like that, but for how they take off, it makes sense. I don't know why all planes don't just have a wind direction thing just built on them, but maybe because, like, they always take off going at a direction. Okay, nose fully forward. I'm not sure what to say on that. It's not over stress our engines. Just taking off here. There's no need to do that.
Altitude.
And I'm going to pick up some air, and I'm going to put my flaps in. Which, yeah, I think I'm going fast enough. I can just put flaps up. then let us plot ourselves to go this way, which is 36 degrees that direction. This is a nice thing of like figuring out direction on like where to go in a plane is like go to this heading because you just go straight towards it. So obviously a lot more complex route things or so you do in a real plane. Like if you fly, like if you like go through the training stuff in Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's actually like more to do like with heading and stuff, and of course they have GPS things in them. I'm wondering if I'm probably going to need to be just under the clouds, so like I'm not going to bother climbing up when I don't need to, so I'm going to just go straight. It's nice that there's no enemy jets, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Let's see if I could do this again. Like I get that to 0, turn on. Is it? Yeah, let's try to get it to right on the heading that about 36. Which actually, if I press to the left, does it show you the heading number? Not really. Oh, maybe it's that bottom right button or thing. Okay, I think I just turned on. Actually, that is kind of showing a heading number. I might as well have it on there, and I have the thing selected, which oh yeah, I gotta press. Apparently, I'm not got. Is that on? No, it's not. Of course, it's not.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
You are the most difficult thing to turn on. Turn on.
Caution, caution.
See, why don't you let me turn it on? What am I doing to the plane that won't let me turn on autopilot? There, I got it on. I felt it. Why are you turning though? Oh my goodness, you are the most useless autopilot. Plane has autopilot. It's very unreliable to be useful is all. I always forget to turn that back on because I like to like just see. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing that's a pilot that got shot down. I was like wondering, what is that? Oh, and that's me that got shot down. Okay. That's interesting. Just letting them kind of know my plan. Yeah, I need to press that like that, just to like arm it. Now, if I press up, oh, see, why is it not selecting it? aren't you selecting? I'm gonna press this number. See, I could like. Which actually, I want to do like middle ones for. Then it probably. You know what? I could get why you shoot the light, because you take the weight out from there, then the side ones will like really rock you to the side more. But see, I'm still having. I'm pressing the up button. See, why can't I select you? Why can't I get you selected? I'm starting to just press all the buttons until something lets... Oh, now... Oh, so I am thinking of... See, why can't I now... See, that's what I wanted to try to do before. That would not bring up last time. So you know what? I'm going to just have it up. So for when I need it. Because you are such the most stubborn thing ever. And I want to switch to that. And I could target something with this. However, I can't really zoom, and like I'm pretty much locked into the zoom that it has right now. Press that. Oh, see, and then like that. Got my map to like now follow it, so I could like pretty much aim it easily while I look for these things.
Caution, caution.
Oh yeah, turn off. Not using it right now. So where would they be? I'm trying to like spot it from like with the map and figure out where these things are. Am I like too close still, like where I'm looking? Yeah, I think it's like over the hill. I always forget what button it was, like. Nope, wasn't that button. Well, that screwed things up.
Good job. We now have control over a new airfield. Friendlies can now spawn here.
Oh, come on. Bring up the thing again. Oh my goodness. Why won't you bring up? Thank you. Oh yeah, because I switched it to... Let's do that. I feel like because of these hills, I'm going to have to come in like from the over this direction. Because I'm not going to see where they are till I'm like over the hill, and I don't want to not see them. Just seeing if I can possibly spot them right here, from here. Am I? Oh, I missed way over. Oh, where are those things? Oh, there they are. I see you. Oh, and they're targeting at me. Ah, quickly. Target. Fire. Run away. I'm gonna Flares, flares. Get around these hills.
Caution.
Ah, they hit me. Did I hit them at all? Oh, I took them out. Nice. So I took them out as they took me out. But yeah, I got too close to them. I was struggling to find them, and I just got way too close, and they locked a missile on me too. Maybe I'll grab another thing and do that again. Hey, DJ. Let's watch my suffering of trying to figure out this Harrier. See, and once again, like, I don't know why, just... Let me pick that same loadout as I did before. But I don't know why I just couldn't bring up my MAV camera. Not those bombs. I want you. These are my GPUs, yeah.
Request rearming.
This is kind of like,
Copy.
it's probably like going to be like nearly my favorite loadout because I get like 2 MAVs and then like 6 GPS guided or laser guided. So it's like I could take 6 targets with just bombs and then like 2 extra targets with some like nice Maverick. Like when you get those to properly work like that's how I just took out those other targets that took me out. It's like I shot at them and then like ran away. Like even like low to the ground and all that. I should have just dived really quickly down and then like saved myself from hitting the ground or something like that. Would have evaded it probably. But yeah, it's difficult. Where, you know what? Let me do this view just to see where I am. That is much easier to tell where to take off. Which way is the wind? Yeah, it is still coming from that direction. And I told them that, like, well, I took them out, but they took me out at the same time. But yeah, it's just sometimes like I don't understand the combat and stuff, like how you what you really like how you, because it's like it's always such like who locks on first and who uses a flare just right and how to like evade it. Like what do you do to evade that? It's like I don't know. All I know is just spin in circles or something and try to do a crazy turn right as the missile like comes right at you and to avoid it. That's like all I know how to like evade a missile. But yeah, that's certainly feel like last thing I want to do. Is we go back to that airport, see if we could take more targets out. Either if they kill us or...
Uzi, 1-1. For takeoff.
I wanted to press that button, not whatever.
Uzi, 1-1.
That's not what I meant to do, you silly.
Uzi 1-1. Request
just
takeoff.
request takeoff. Even though it doesn't really matter. It's just, it's annoying that it...
1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 1.
Why did I have something brought up in here? What was this? Oh, I think that's my radio. Yeah. I think it's brought up my radio buttons, which I don't care to use them at the moment. Oh wait. How strong is the wind? Let me try to get to the... Yeah, it's strong enough. Turn around. Try to turn around without going to the ground. Because you can get yourself stuck in the ground, funny enough. There we go.
Excellent work. We now have control over a new airfield. Friendlies can now spawn here.
Which airfield? Probably one that they were attacking. I think it's at Elmar. I think it's one like up north. Though I haven't like, I've barely like done much like online or so in this to do this to, yeah, I still got like, I could probably turn in like half here. Above the cloud. Probably speeding a little bit on the runway, but like I kind of don't care. But yeah, I don't know if you like you need to use the maps first just because of like they just won't bring up later or something. I really don't understand that. Like I would like to have like good explanation on what's going on, why I have so much trouble bringing up the camera of the maps sometimes. Like they just decide to not work. They just will not work. And I like go through pressing all the buttons I could possibly think of, and it doesn't work. And then of course like the easy thing they like go into if I really want to like use like bomber and all that is the A10. Okay, is there anyone? You can always just do this, just see like, well, this is not all the way to the end, but you know what, I think I have like enough to like not worry about it. If anything, I could like set up myself. Oh, I don't care. There's nothing flying. Oh, now you say. I could set myself up to do like a short takeoff, but I believe I have plenty of room to catch up speed here. I just get like
Uzi 1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 1.
I think 170 is like about the speed that you can
Altitude, altitude.
see, does it? Oh, I see. When it shows that number cast, that's like when the gears are down, but now they're up. And then from the map, it's about like 30 something to get to here. 40. I could switch to this just to get my anti-ground. Let's arm it. Select. We'll try our Mavs again. Feel like we have to do our Mavs first. Because, oh yeah, see, once again, I can't. Let's see, do I have that pressed like that? Now do I? No. Well, these are, I see I'm going through all the waypoints. It's all the waypoints. Flying through clouds, apparently. I'm going 50. I need to go 40. 40 degrees there. I don't get it. Why can't I select them now? You know what? Is it because I got the tripod selected? Is that the reason? Let me do that. Not that. I can't. Come on, I'm going to need these. See, why aren't they working? Do they not work when you have a tripod on or something? Like, what's the deal with this? Why do I have such hardest difficulty using these? They just won't work. I think you probably hear me clicking the button up 20 times here. Clicking the button that's supposed to bring it up. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? I get Tono or like what's going on here? Why is it all the other times I could like the time that I only bring Mavs work? If anyone knows how to work with Harriers, like, please tell me what is the problem why I can't bring up the screen for the map. It just won't do it. I'm supposed to be able to hit this uncaged button. I'm gonna just press every button and then the uncage button. See if something works. Like, my goodness, what? Do I need to have a target on the ground or something? I've been able to brought it up when that is up. Like, I don't know. At this rate, I'm gonna like make it over there by the time I. So I'll show you. I'm pressing. You're supposed to be able to press this button, and it brings it up. It's not doing it. I'm getting frustrated here. Like, I don't understand. Does it take a while to like warm up to be used, or like what's going on here? Do I not have that on? I'm going to probably switch to my bombs, just bomb with them, and then I'm going to go on offline and just figure out what is going on here. I'm going to like make my plane have this exact loadout and figure out what buttons I need to press. And if it just like right away like starts up, just works, then I don't know. I am completely lost at what in the world is going on. Because I can't bring up my MAV. I have these two MAVs and it won't let me bring them up. It's like, come on, bring up, will you? Bring this up. I wonder if this is, oh yeah. So I just targeted it to like go to the waypoint that they have for this airport. So that's kind of neat. So like, I'm learning more and more on like how to use like these targeting things, but like, oh my goodness, stupid MAVs don't work when I want them to. Only when I like only bring MAVs apparently. Is there like a mode I gotta switch, or like what's going on here? And where's that airport? Where am I? Okay, I am. Oh, there. I believe they're down here. Oh my god. Okay, oh, I see it. Evasive. See you. That directly hit me. I didn't know if there was like another one. Wow. Yeah, that thing took me out. How do you take those out without, like, do I need to get an A-10, fly like 25,000 feet in the air, and just bomb from super high up? Well, I could have also bombed from the Harrier. Like, I probably should have just went up higher and higher. Oh, he's flying one of those. Oh, I think he has someone else also in him. It's all neat. Let me look at the select roll. Is there? Yep, someone's in there. Yeah, I could join them because like I have that helicopter out. Let me see if you let me join with them. Yeah, denied. Okay. I was curious. So why is it? Oh, I think he probably crashed or something. Oh, that's how you look at the map without selecting. Nice. Did he land on the ground? I don't know. Oops. Oh, this is just saying like certain buttons are being repeated somewhere. Oh yeah, you went out of it. But yeah, I don't feel like trying to just do that again and just possibly get shut down again. What I want to find out now is what I was just saying. I'm going to go offline and figure out what is going on with that loadout. I'm going to make sure I have a plane in here that has that exact loadout I've been peeking. And if it's just right off the bat, like lets me uncage it and stuff, then I don't know. I'm like even though like I would have to plug in my leap motion and all that to like do my raised hands, but like just all I could think of is like put my hands up and like I don't know what's going on. I need someone to tell me what am I doing wrong to get these to work. You know what we're gonna do like on these mavs, even though I call them mav loadout, I'm gonna just put it, this is the loadout that I'm using. This loadout here. GPU, oh wait. Actually no, this one. Because I have this tripod. So I can like laser guide if I want to laser guide these things and stuff. So this is like an overall really nice loadout. I'd like to figure out why it won't work. I have instead of Matt, you know what, I'm gonna just call this all around bomber. Oh, thanks for the raid. Hello. I was just going to like go into my own like little trainee setup mission here to figure out. I'm having such issues trying to get a Maverick to work on the Harrier with a certain loadout, or I want to see if it's to do with the loadout or something. Like I don't get why I can't use this. It's bugging me. So I have, yeah, this thing, all around bomber. So the Harrier. If anyone knows like the big thing about the Harrier, it is a vertical takeoff and landing jet that is like basically a light bomber. Oh, and there's my targets like right down there. So I could like do that. Target. Oh, but bombs weren't working? You know, yeah, if this is just a bug, then wow. Like, I've been getting really frustrated trying to, like, get my, Mavericks to work on this specific loadout. When I take just, loadout, you know, I'm gonna pause myself in here just to, so I can, like, mess with buttons. But when I have this tripod, like this, like, so, like, I'm, like, set up, like, I'm targeted on that, so I just like I pretty much made like I put that on like my map system that now like I'm looking at that spot. Yeah, maybe it's broken. You know, I'm kind of hoping that's the case because otherwise I feel very stupid and I can't figure out why I can't get these to like bring up. So like I saw like this. So I'm supposed to be able to hit uncage. Now it works. Why doesn't it do that online? I'm so... Oh my goodness. Like, why? See, and there's my maps. But, however, it's on this right screen for some reason. Oh, is it because, like, it's just, like, you can't have the tripod out? I don't know. But... Oops. Retarget. Oh, it is target. Like, bonk. Then I'll click that again. Control it. Shoot at next target. Why isn't it targeting? There we go. Bonk. You know what? I'm gonna do something stupid. And
Pull up.
boom.
Altitude.
I'm not dead yet.
Pull up.
Hello, guys.
Altitude.
Oh my goodness, they're shooting.
Pull up.
I kept myself from dying. That's what I did here.
Pull up.
I wanted to like point like right at them. Oh, they're probably gonna kill me, but ignore the fact that I'm like right by you here. So I still control my systems here.
Pull up.
And of course, it's like saying, "Oh my goodness, altitude, pull up, you dummy."
Altitude.
Let me see if I can get.
Pull up. Altitude.
How do I?
Pull up. Altitude.
Trying to.
Pull up.
Ah, goodness.
Pull up.
Here we go. No. Trying to.
Pull up. Altitude.
Okay, am I control? Okay, now I'm controlling it. Zoom it all the way out because, like, I'm obviously right next. There we go.
Pull up.
There you are. Hello.
Altitude.
Can I?
Pull up.
I'm basically dead.
Altitude.
You can do that.
Pull up.
Okay. I was seeing if I could be like dumb and just. So I don't know. So I tried to do that online, and it's what I was worried about. Like that, like straight off, like it's just going to work just coming in here and stuff. And it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to actually do it from, because that's like from the air. So what if I grab my guy from the ground and tell them to load myself up with that loadout? Is there something to do with that? It's like, I really don't understand this. Like, I almost want someone to explain what I'm doing wrong, or why I can't, why sometimes that very exact button does not bring up the Maverick. Is it because you shouldn't have a tripod with it? Like, it doesn't work with the tripod? But I don't know why I keep saying tripod. The targeting pod. Does it just not work with that or something? I don't know.
Rearming complete.
now I can take my parking brakes off. And get into a low spot to take off here. And you know what? And I am going to be dumb and like do a short takeoff right on the taxi runway because I can do that. And they're not going to charge me on anything because I'm going to be doing reckless stuff here. Because I don't feel like taxiing all the way to the runway. Just wanted to get in like a nice good position in case this is going to go poorly. Which likely probably will. But I could set that to go like that. Put my nozzle downward. Put my flaps down. So I'm going to have them angle just some little bit forward. And just do full power here. It's like trying to hover, like get like a big fat thing off the ground. And there I did it. Put my wheels up. And nozzles all the way forward. And I could put that back off. I had to turn my, you always need to turn off. Oh, I should have did takeoff. Whoops. I'm not sure if there's like much of a difference of takeoff to like landing on their water turning on. But there, I took off. Okay, so now turn that on, go to like my ground, switch to that. Can I just, no, see, it doesn't turn on. Is there a warm-up or something that you gotta do? But then again, I don't know why they work. So here's the issue. Now it's not bringing it up. I can't bring up my maps. I don't know. What am I doing? Shouldn't I just click? So like I have them selected here. I got this armed, I got this selected, and I'm pressing that button, which that's what brings up the MAV camera. Am I doing something wrong here? Does anyone know the carrier that I'm doing something wrong? And like the tutorials I watched and follow, it's like, oh, no problem. Like I use it, no problem. It works. Do. And then like this happens. Is this a bug? Maybe this is the bug. Like it's just not bringing up. Bring out my camera, or my tripod. I always say try. I'm just going to always call it tripod, I guess, even though it's not a tripod. But yeah, that's not bringing it up. You know, I'm going to speed up time and just like wait for maybe it like warms up or something. I don't know. Like like even the A10, you gotta wait for like 3 minutes or so for it to like warm up. So I'm gonna let like time pass by basically. Like let's say I'm like traveling or something. I think that's what it is. Yeah, you need to like wait for it to like. See, now I can control it. Like I just press up and then now I can control it. I don't know why it keeps bringing it on the right side. Just lock it to like front of my camera. I also need to like zoom in like this just to like see the outlining of these, like for that to render the edges. Why did where'd you go away? So yeah, now I could just pick out my targets. Fire. Trying to think, so if you press that again, it like unzooms it. Is there a button that like is that? What was I just thinking about? What I wanted to like mess with. I of course can just do that. So yeah, I guess it's just like maybe it just takes time for them to like warm up. Like maybe that's just the issue. And basically in the air, I'm like supposedly they're like all warmed up and stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna try something with. I want to pull this back if I'm gonna. Pick this guy here again. Just Mavs. I wanna. Where did that unlock my?
Request rearming. Copy. Loading complete.
I think I'm slightly lighter with this loadout. Try this again.
Fifteen seconds.
So I'm like stressing the engine a bit.
Altitude, altitude, altitude.
Just taking off. Very. Probably not the most conventional way. I am curious of shooting at this thing. Just 243. And now I want to like once again try this, and then yeah, see, like right away I can't like do it. I wonder if I need to press anything. So I'll wait a little bit. I don't know if there's like any indicator then. Yeah, I feel like I need to like just at least watch a video to figure out on like how do you tell when you can use it or something, like if there's like a like it is what I remember in A10. There is like a warm up to the Mavs. And usually by the time you get to your mission and all that, they're like warmed up. But you have to initiate a warm up on them. And I don't know if you have to do that in this. So I'm gonna just like fly around here for the timer on that right side to like be a few minutes. I think it's like 3 or something or 6 minutes. It's either 3 or 6 that I remember. There, it's warmed up. So I guess like right away they start like warming up. And then there's what is it? Let me zoom in. Yeah, it locked on. So, fire. Fire. Shoot all my Mavs at it. I'm going to pause into air just to watch these. Okay, that ship's dead. You are dead. Oh, you know what? I forgot to actually click the button for ship. But that still worked just fine, so I don't know. There is a button like right here to, it's either here or there. I think it's like right there. That like, it's ship mode or something. Like it's basically like to like target on something like that. Okay. I'm going to actually end my stream. I actually went a little extra than I was thinking. But, yeah, I really think it's just because, yeah, I gotta wait for it to warm up, which I guess I kept getting to the mission before it even warmed up the maps. And that's probably what I was having trouble with. But thanks for joining. Saying that I played 2 different games, like, I guess when I export them, I'm going to have to, like, figure out how, like, to split them or something. But yeah, it's the fun I have with DCS here. I wanted to stream it some little bit at least. And saying that, I've figured out how to like just fly well, like with not, like, you see, like, I didn't have too much trouble, even though I could not turn my head or have any head tracker. I'm not playing it on VR or anything. I actually exit the game so like music's not so loud. But yeah, it is late. So do I have... Oh, I have me like closer right here. Yeah, so bye everyone. You could see every time I like look to the right because of my eye. It like does a pretty good job eye tracking. And I got eyebrow.